What up? It's your boy Codename Duchess. We are back here on a Thursday night. Sorry, it's been a while since we've been live, but we are going to do salary cap streets. This is the team because we got to get these wins. And I guess that's it. If this is your first time in here, hit that subscribe, drop that like. We got to get back into our grind. I'm not going to lie, I spent the last couple days in the hospital, but we doing better now, and we're going to get back to it. The hell he was. Paulo don't want to leave that Florida life. He said, I'm happy right where I'm at. He said, I ain't going nowhere. Oh, wow, that's loud. Don't matter what he wants. I chose what's best for him. Desmond Bain said, oh, wow. No remaining players in this game. That was fun, 2K. Thank you. You could at least give me the win for it. Thanks. It's alright. I heard Desmond Bain being like, I heard they need a 3 and D guy. The T-Rex is here for it. Honestly, what we should do, since we're speaking about the Grizzlies anyway, guy who's not on your team who would be perfect for Orlando is Tyus Jones. Orlando were to go grab Tyus Jones, that would be a win. Guy knows how to run an offense. He's not that good, so he won't be that expensive. Just come in and run an offense. Because we don't need a stud. We just need someone who knows how to get people into spots. I'd be cool with Tyus Jones. I'd be cool with Tyus Jones. Come on, 2K, you gave us one and it was an automatic quit. Come on, 2K, let's go. I don't know, the only game they put us in, they were like, nope, psych. Just kidding. We were just kidding. You're not actually playing a game. What you want is not important. Well, thank you, 2K, because I think it's important. You put me in a damn game. constantly get an error message after every few games. It's bad. Like, instead of like trying to add things to the game, let's fix the things that we have. Ow. Come on, 2K. Any damn day now. Come on. I believe in you. I also believe that I cannot be the only soul out here wanting to play your game. For some reason, I believe that. Come on, 2K. You can do it. Find us a match. Other than that, how was everybody tonight? God, I'm going to trip and die. That's what I'm going to do. Come on. Ta-da. I did. I don't know. It's like LeBron point guard is obviously going to be a problem, but like somebody else was pointing out, I mean, he is invincible, so that's obviously going to be an issue. But other than that, we have other big point guards. It's not like they dropped a center as a point guard. Like the biggest mismatch I see is LaMarcus Aldridge at the 2. Other than that, I don't think it'll be interesting to see who. 13 reasons why I don't want that. Come on, Carl. Come on. Very nice, very clever. It'll be interesting to see who the pink diamond and opals are. Because you could drop some, like you could drop pink or point guard number 1 tomorrow, and it be a pink diamond. Because you have to remember that like the players' overalls are reflected by their positions as well. So if you drop a center point guard, like if you drop Zydrunas Ilgauskas as a point guard, he still has to have like 90 speed to be a 96 point guard. He's not going to be a 96 point guard if he doesn't have 90 speed. So like Zydrunas Ilgauskas as a point guard tomorrow could easily be point guard number 1. That might be an exaggeration. Zydrunas Ilgauskas as a point guard tomorrow could be point guard number 1, not counting the 100s. He could be your best non-100 point guard. Which actually makes Sunday's streak a little bit more enticing. because like Sunday's streak is going to be for a 95 plus if you can get 3 of them. And if the pink diamonds are all just demons, then that makes things very, very interesting. Of course, they could all suck. That is also a possibility. Kind of like 2K's matchmaking. Come on. Yeah, I'm waiting to see the pink diamonds, and the opals tomorrow as well. And then yeah, LaMarcus shooting guard, like I said, is the only one that like I really saw as a true advantage. I wouldn't mind getting Dominique at point guard, just because he did don the Orlando garb. Come on, 2K. You can do it. Feed the hamster. But yeah, LaMarcus at 2 guard might be a problem. But honestly, like LeBron's not that outmatched at point guard. We have Magic. We have other big point guards. I almost expected more. Every time it pops up and shows me how many he's watching, I'm like, this is it. We're in a game. LeBron better than Joker? Only because he's invincible. And I don't know if he's that much better. No Taco, no Magic. No, but we have a Magic Johnson point guard. Well, I guess some of us do. I do not. But we have other big point guards, so I don't think LeBron will be. It's not like he's going to take. It's not like the point guards aren't big. What's up, kid?
Do you perhaps know where the pair of brown boots in the cubby thingy went?
I have no idea.
Not helpful.
I know, I'm never helpful. I'm sorry, kid. Yao for point guard. A pink diamond Yao point guard. Like I said, the only way that he can be a 96 point guard is if he has like 90 plus speed. Like the cards still have to bend to the algorithm or the ratings algorithm, however that works. Is 2K gonna ruin something on every card? Yeah, they are. They're gonna give LeBron that same trash jumper. Oh, this is boring as hell. One more time. Two Guardianis. Give me Muggsy Bogues at center. He'd have to be goated to be a 96 overall center. We got tired of waiting. Pippen shooting guard's not bad. Or Pippen point guard, yeah. It's not bad, but again, like, also what makes him special? He's a 6'8" point guard. Like, Jaren Jackson at the point guard.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got
I get down with that.
2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA
Like I
basketball
said,
game.
I'm excited. There's going to be one pink
In
diamond
this
that's going to
game,
be like
we'll
the
see
gem of the
Magic
set,
going up against
who's actually going to be a
Orlando.
demon.
This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson.
What's up?
Here we go. And Orlando starts out with the ball. And here's Hollins to the middle. And it's Perkins with the jam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
From deep three-point land. A nice shot by Black.
And he likes to get in
Malik
a rhythm
Monk card.
early. Nice
Did he do anything this year?
Here's Black, and it's blocked. Here's Johnson. Down low. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. On the wing, Johnson. Over Johnson. Feibel for three.
There we
From
go.
long range.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Black. Pass to Warwick. And a jam by Warwick.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Black. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And
I feel like I don't
the
get
hand
those
slam
block
just looks
animations
pretty
anymore.
when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk. He's done a power finish. A nice
From a
shot by
Townsend
Black.
minutes from you. I don't blame you.
Nice job.
He was
here
killing it a couple years ago.
of establishing an inside presence.
Into the lane. Hollins inside. Outside for Murray. Clock at 6. And it's Hollins in the corner. And he misses
There you go.
his
Good
first
D,
shot
boys.
of the game. Here's Black. That's good. And he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
He was a good
I mean,
six
if
man
the
last year.
defender's
Yeah,
gonna
he
play
had
off like that, and you know
like a couple year
what's
run
going
where he was
on.
really, really good.
Points put on the board.
Here's Black.
That's off. That's off.
And a miss there on
Get
the
that
triple.
board.
Orlando leading by 4. Drives to the hoop.
Matisse.
He just drifts in off the baseline and throws down the amazing reverse windmill.
I think, Greg, he was saving that one for us. Wow. Here's Black.
Good D.
Perkins pulls it in. Here's Orlando now.
Coast to coast. Big perk.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got
Oh,
to keep
bad
building
foul.
on this lead because it is not safe.
.40 seconds left in the first half. Johnson, a wide open look. Takes a big
Shouldn't have
high
jumped.
bounce and goes in.
Easy
All
little
good, all good.
jumper for him right there, guys.
Here's Black. He has 6. Pass to Hollins. No good from outside. It's off his leg.
That's
And
off.
they're saying he kicked the
Oh.
ball.
Bad call, ref.
Johnson surveying the floor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Perkins.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Inside.
There we go, Matisse.
Let him into the lane.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the first half is now in the books. Magic lead by 6. We'll take a quick break and get you
6-point lead. Good job, boys.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away.
Can we bring in our secret weapon for a couple minutes? Just to pull All-Star Cat. Damn. I'm almost done with him. I think I got one more game. I'll probably finish it tonight. I think I got to get like the Mavs something. 38 points with a Mavs player. And win a game with 13 Mavs players.
Orlando
and then I'll be done.
6.
Do all that to get All-Star Cat. I'd be pissed.
Wagner outside. Here's Thor. Pass to Banton. No good on the triple.
You can't handle Ty Lue.
You could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Sarr. Back to Levine.
Oh, Levine!
Throws it down.
Don't sleep on this young guy's athleticism. Levine can get up with the best of them.
Screened by Perkins. Here's Banton. The shot.
Oh, good board, Hollins.
Magic leading by 8. And it's Thibault in the corner. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Gonna trade him for a legend badge. I mean, you're not gonna hold on to him.
Here's Banton. Pass to Wagner. Here's Banton. Sinks it. What range from outside.
Right, well, good hit.
Wow.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Lue. Outside, Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Nice defense from Wagner. Orlando trails by 5. Here's Banton. Out to Harris. Fires the 3.
Good D.
That shot misses. To the left side wing. Here's Lue. Fires from deep. And
There we go. Second time's the charm. Let's go.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Banton. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
In the corner, it's Sarr. Back to Levine. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Hollins. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Banton.
Oh, get that out of here.
Sharp defensive instincts from the rookie. Sarr using those long arms to knock that one away.
Pass to Levine. And Levine.
There we go.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Here's Banton. brings it straight down.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Magic?
That's what happens when you
how they've been
watch.
attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting it in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Here's Sarr. And the rejection by Perkins. Here's Banton. His three-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oh, got too close to that baseline.
Orlando takes possession.
That's all right.
Orlando trails by 6. Takes it inside. And he dunks it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Sorry, you got to be stronger.
Takes it home after the terrific move.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Johnson.
Oh, AJ.
Nice defense from Wagner. Here's Banton. And the foul called on Alex Sarr. That's his first foul. To the inside. Black. To tie it up. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Hollins. That's in there. Murray with the assist. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Johnson. That one's off, still out of sync. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Orlando. 4-point game. To the paint. Outside for Murray. Pass to Hollins. Orlando moving the ball around. With his first shot attempt. Murray.
All right, defense, let's go.
Johnson right side. Sarr with it. Johnson outside. Sarr's shot is off.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Warwick. Here's Black. They set the pick. And he recovers it.
Fucking Kendrick Perkins, are you fucking kidding me?
Awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess. And
Holy shit right now.
Show it either. He bangs it home with one hand.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's George. Murray with the defensive effort.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Drills it from outside.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Here's Black. It's blocked. To stop the drought. Here's Black. Down low. And that one, good.
There we go.
He wants Sard doing his work offensively. He is a tough cover in the paint.
Here's Black. Pass to Warwick. And it's in there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Black. And that one is off. Orlando leading by 11. Here's Warwick. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And there's the drive. Black, no good. So it's Orlando now. Here's Black. Top of the key. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. Thibault for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Here's Black. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here's Black. Pass to Thibault. Back to Black. Got a piece of it. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
If he would guard us, I wouldn't put a 12-0 run past us, but shit. Everything's against the
Shot
fucking
clock at
CPU.
5. Offensive rebound. Here's Perkins. Here's Black. And to break that ice-cold streak.
There you go. That looks more like the first half, chat.
Little jolt.
Fucking.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Black. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. High post Johnson. To the middle. Here's Hollins. And Hollins with the stuff. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was.
Let's go look at box score or team comparison. Second half, we shot 26% after shooting 80% in the first half because he stopped playing defense. God, that's fucking frustrating. Granted, we got to stop settling for cuts and stuff when they do off ball, but god damn it, man. Just because you're getting killed doesn't mean you should just go puss up in the fucking corner.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg
Round 2,
Anthony.
let's go.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Pass to Black.
I got him.
Brewer with the rebound. Now Winslow. Now Caspi. Pass to Noah. 5 to shoot. Here's Winslow. Off target with his
boys.
three. Here's Black.
Oh.
Taken away. And here's the break. And here they go. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Stolen by Winslow. Pass to Caspi. Fires away from outside. Kendrick Perkins grabs the miss. And it's Orlando's ball. Here's Black. Johnson with it. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Hollins. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Over to the wing. Now Casper. Back to Winslow. 6 to shoot. Shoots it. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Here's Johnson. And no good. Had a chance.
AJ Johnson, man. Come on.
And here is Brewer. Jackson in the corner. Drills it from outside. Jackson's got 5 now.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Brewer. The Magic hitting the bucket. Outside Jackson. From downtown. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. It can really open things up
Ooh.
inside because as
Bible,
good as
come
he
on,
shoots
man.
it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Noah the screen. Outside Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Noah.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
With the drive. Pass to Jackson. Back to Brewer. Rebound by the Magic.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the middle.
Oh, come on.
Noah. Lets the 3 fly. Nailed from 3-point land. Here's Black. Johnson wide open. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that 3 makes things just a little more interesting here as we head to halftime. They are not going away.
Here's Law. For 3.
That's
And the
all. Let's go.
rebound goes to Perkins. Pass to Hollins. Fires for 3. That's it.
There we go.
Perkins with the assist.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
There's a screen by Gortat. And the rejection by Perkins. Back to Gortat. Here's Reed. It's the three-pointer.
Well, that sucked.
Reed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Black. Here's Feibel. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Law. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
An offensive.
Thank you, Kendrick.
Right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Here's Black. Collins with the stuff.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Thor. Pass to Law. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Bad reach.
The 3 from Leonard. It's hauled in by the Magic. Sarr with it. Outside, Levine. No good on the triple. Here's Law. Pass to Reed. Here's Law. Clock at 6. Nice move. Sweet move. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Lou.
Guys, you know you can count on Kawhi every
There we go.
single night to impact the game with his defense. If you're the guy he's guarding, you're shaking your head thinking, oh, boy, this is going to be hard.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And the jump by Levine.
Don't sleep on this young guy's athleticism. Levine can get up with the best of them.
Here's Law.
Oh, there we go, Ty Lue.
And now Orlando on the break. From the arc. Sarr's shot is off. Reed with it. Now defended by Levine. Now here's Gortat. Pass to Thor. Reed a screen. To the left side wing. And good, he nails it.
Fucking whites.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
We're going to salary cap line up with. Hold on, I got to read that in a second.
And Orlando has possession. They trail by 6. Didn't think that was going to go in.
Greens!
Wow, you can see why this team is so excited about this young talent. Levine from the parking lot.
Here's Law. Nifty move.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And Levine throws it down.
Yeah, this guy, when Levine gets to the cup, he's going up strong. That's nicely done.
Here's Law. Pass to Reed. Off target.
Gonna get out there.
Range.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Zach Levine.
And Levine throws it down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who
Fucking White.
last. I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. On the wing, Levine. Brewer with the rebound. Pass to Caspi. Now Jackson. Now here's Brewer. 6 on the shot clock.
Come get it, come get it.
And here is Noah. The three-pointer, no good. Now Thibault. Pass to Song. Back to Thibault. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Launches it from deep. And stolen by Song. Here's Levine. Shot clock at 6. And then Levine with the jam.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
And here's Winslow. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Winslow.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Now here's Levine.
Oh, come on, 2K. Gonna make whites for him, and we're gonna miss wide open dunks.
You've got to put down in his face.
Caspi with the bucket.
You can see the great feel that Joakim Noah has for setting up his teammates.
Here is Caspi. Pass to Jackson. Jackson with the screen. Here's Brewer. And it's slammed in by Brewer.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness.
Wow.
The D with no chance to react.
The execution
Wow.
is simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Winslow with it.
Who's got ball?
Pass to Brewer. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Thibault. Orlando trails by 9. There's Winslow. And
Not in
there's
here.
the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Song. And that time, also a missed shot. Over to the left wing. 3 for Caspi.
And a white for the win.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. They came in here and took
A white for the
business.
win. Damn.
They were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the
0-4, man. You made 4 whites. You got 12 points off of not being good.
by the opposing fans.
12 points off of not being good.
This is Kevin Harlan saying
12 points off of not being good, my boy. 12 points out of, oh my God, please 2K, bail me out. Holy shit, man. I wouldn't be proud of it. All right, running a salary cap lineup with Diamond, Benton, Sasha. I couldn't get Sasha's jumper down. Paulo, Bonner, Klingen, with Chris Dunn, Brewer, Diamond, Saloon, Ami, Oso, and Diop off the bench. That does sound tough. Which Paulo?
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan,
12 points off of Whites, and dudes talk shit after the game.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Tampa. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Miller. Some nice ball movement by Tampa.
Oh,
He's
Matisse.
alone. Here's Feibel. Throws down the breakaway jam.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
He's not short on moves. Halliburton's got a lot of ways to attack off the dribble.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Now, here is Halliburton. Here's Schrempf. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Black. Tries again. And McDaniels with the block. Pass to Feibel. Here's Black. Fires away from way outside.
There we
The
go.
long distance three is buried. Halliburton with it. Three-pointer. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2
That's it.
from the floor.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Black.
Oh,
And
Black.
good that time. Black's got 5 points so far.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, so skilled offensively.
Diamond Paulo, legend
Getting
out of
the
the old
ball in
days.
his hands is generally
Hey, he carried me
good
for a
idea.
while.
And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels possessing tremendous.
He was my
weight
go-to
for
guy for a
perimeter
minute.
Defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best.
Even when I
most
went and played like
versatile
Park,
perimeter
Paulo was my go-to
defenders
guy,
in the
even when
league.
like Opals are out.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Now, here's Halliburton. A shot by McDaniels.
That's how we're gonna start playing defense. That's how I play defense in real life. We're just gonna start screaming things when people go to shoot.
There's 1:17 left here in the first half. Right side, Levine.
Oh, Levine. Very angry off the bench.
On this young guy's athleticism, Levine can get up with the best of them.
Now, here is Halliburton. 5 points in the game. Knocks it loose.
Matisse.
Down to 5.
No,
on the
Matisse,
shot
get
clock.
back. There we go.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
AJ Johnson.
Johnson.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right, and if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there.
Oh, pass the ball sooner.
And switch that screen.
Six seconds left in the first half. Here's Smart. And that shot was
Good
up
D.
in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic lead by 4. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And it's the Magic with the ball. 4-point game. Pass to Johnson. There's the pick. Wide open. A rebound by Turner. On offense, here's Tampa. Now Schrempf. Some nice ball movement by Tampa. Here's Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Miller. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Miller's got his first bucket in this one.
And sometimes defenses forget how tall Miller is. He uses that 6'8" frame so well inside.
Johnson goes in, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here is Miller. Off the mark there with a three-point shot.
And where's the matchup we want?
Levine deciding where to go with it. There's a good screen to the inside. Hollins. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Stolen.
Oh, Zach LaVine with defense.
And here we go. LaVine heading to the hoop. Kicks it out to Johnson. To the paint.
That kind of worked out. I mean, we wanted the ball to go to Ryan Hollins first.
Leading to the basket. You love to see it.
The shot
Good
by
D.
Turner, no good. Orlando leading by 8. Johnson for 3. The rebound by
Oh, God, Ryan Hollins died.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Ryan Hollins is dead,
They
chat.
have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
The urge to I mean, I say go for it.
Strange. I mean, no idea what
Did
got
she
into
stab
his
you?
head right there.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
That's really like,
And all
as long as she didn't cut you, goddamn it,
before
Whites.
dropping in.
I love the confidence. Aiden knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Wagner outside. Outside, Dort. Gordon with it. Smart deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty
Is this your
hard.
outfit for tomorrow?
But he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the athleticism Gordon
Look
has
very nice.
poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score
Is that Zach's
from there.
cowboy hat?
And the first one at the line is good. And Gordon drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
It's by the door when you walk in.
There's the pick to the middle. Here's Heaney. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Smart. Kicks it out to Gordon.
Okay, we'll take that
To the
switch, I
left
guess.
side wing.
Zach LaVine's got the jumps to do this.
Here's Hayden.
And the foul.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to
Like,
get
we
there.
trust Zach LaVine.
Contact. It's on Zach LaVine.
You know, so much hype around Aiden. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Magic leading by 5. Here's Levine. It's all
Oh, LaVine.
and it's Tampa with the ball. Smart goes in. And the rejection by Perkins. Pass to Smart. It's Dort on the wing.
That's right. He definitely got up there, got that contest.
Here's Black. Outside, Levine. Perkins with the screen. Levine, good.
There we go, Zach.
That shot in his arsenal, and he's working to develop more consistency.
Outside, Dort. Here's Smart. Misses in close.
I'm bored, guys.
Now Levine. Pass to Edey. On the wing, Levine. Down low.
Wow.
Inside. Edey gets the bucket.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Smart with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Stolen by Levine. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Black. Back to Perkins. Orlando moving the ball around.
Oh.
And stolen by Wagner. Gordon a screen. To the paint. And the
well, I mean, at least finish the foul and stop the layup. Shit.
And that's the kind of aggression they want to see from Gordon.
Been broken up since 20, and her mom wants us to be no contact.
About how they're going to guard you.
I mean, how are your fighting
Here's
skills?
Black. With the drive. Takes the three. Nailed.
There we go, Ty Lue.
Lue's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Halliburton. Yep.
Oh. Really, 2K? Ty Lue put in all that work on defense, which is not his thing.
Working inside.
Halliburton with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it.
Okay, well, Ayton or Edey, I really need you to guard the bigs, not Ty Lue.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers.
Oh, Ty Lue. That was an open layup. Not sure who's guarding who right now.
It's tipped.
Anthony Black says, I'll take care of it. Coach, I got you.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Oh!
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for three.
Yeah, and the size of Shrimp there makes it difficult on the D, really forcing them to have to foul on the way up.
And Orlando making a change here. And he sinks the second. Both teams will make substitutions. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Perkins with it. Halliburton picks him up. For the three. Perkins with the ball.
There we go, Kendrick.
Perkins got himself
Get him, Big Perk.
His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Now, here is Halliburton. Out to Shrimp. Clock at 6. And he converts the layup.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Puts it up off the inbound. And
there you go, AJ.
8 points for Johnson.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
Halliburton for 3. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. And Tyreke Evans is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Man, don't want. There you go. Then call her.
And it's the Magic with the ball.
We know everything we need to know.
They've led by as much as 10. Johnson, a wide open look.
Oh, come on, AJ.
Tampa trails by 7. Here's Evans. Rebound by the Magic. And there's the drive.
Anthony Black. I wasn't sure if we were going to take that one all the way.
With that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Pass to McDaniels. Halliburton for 3.
Way to get over there
And
on
that
D.
one is off. Orlando leading by 9. Johnson outside. Here's Shaw. He takes it in. Basket
There we
counts.
go.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big
In the
margin.
win column. Let's go.
And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
There you go. Although I guess I should ask, why does mom not want you to call? Like, is there a legit reason?
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
All right. As long as I don't got to like read about this in the paper in a couple weeks or see it on the news and feel like Eminem. What?
Here we go.
And stolen by Thibault. Pass to Perkins. Orlando with the ball. Johnson outside. Rebound.
Oh, AJ. You're so
Oh,
inconsistent.
no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Now here's Perkins. It's Black in the corner. Perkins with the screen. A nice shot.
There you go,
by
Black.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Here's Black. Uses both hands to slam it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a
There you go,
lot
boys.
more energy on defense.
Also
Not
just
there.
show up to the... There you go. Just show up. That's half the battle.
Here's Black. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Pass to Hauser. To the left wing. Launches a 3. A nice shot by Black. Black's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Black. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Perkins for three.
Ooh.
Here's Black.
Oh, I thought Ryan Hollins got that poke.
Pokusevski connects from three-point range. Pokusevski's got his first 3 points of the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Johnson can't hit. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Pass to Pokusevski. Back to Black. Down low. Here's Hauser. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando trailing here. And he jams it with authority.
There we go. Team, let's go.
Matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Black. Perkins with the screen. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Pass to Pokusevski. Off target with his three. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Perkins. And he banks in the layup.
You go, Big Perk.
Yeah, and there it is again.
Get back on
a lot of
defense,
their
though, my man.
possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Back to Pokusevski. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Good on both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They're up by 1. And we'll be back right after this. And so here's Orlando. It's a 1-point game. Now Levine.
There we go.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
To the right side. Here's Pavlovic. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the paint. Here's Hollins. And Hollins with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Oh, get that block, Sarr.
Hollins with the stuff.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Here's Sarr. Here's Johnson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Thank you, TJ, for that switch for no reason. That's always awesome.
Oh, big time dunk.
Always appreciate it.
Carroll. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Back to Levine. On the wing, Johnson. And that
there we go, AJ.
By Levine.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's Hollins. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Doing too much
Cutting
jumping.
into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Levine gets the bucket.
And you can see Levine's potential as a primary scorer because of how easy he can make it look inside.
Back to Williams. Pass to Hollins. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And so Levine will bring it up now for Orlando. They lead by 4. Johnson outside. Here's Thibault. And a wide open look for Sarr.
There we go.
Nailed from three-point land.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
And it's Banchero missing.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Levine with it. Pass to Perkins. And here is Johnson. Shot clock at 6.
Nope, that one's off because I thought that was definitely somebody else.
Shot is off. Out left to the wing. Kicks it out to Banchero. Knocked away. And stolen by Thibault. From deep, Johnson.
Nope, that one's off.
That shot off. 3-on-3. Here's Collier. And
Nope.
Levine with the block.
And what a block from Levine. Love seeing him be so engaged on defense.
Here's Banchero. And he recovers it. Pass to Pavlovic. Back to Banchero. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Perkins pulls it in. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Johnson right side. Sarr kicks it out to Johnson. Knocks down.
That's better.
Well, with that size, it's easy for Sarr to see right where the rock needs to go.
Pass to Pavlovic. Inside. And stolen by Sarr. Johnson a wide open look. And again, it's Orlando with the 3. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Orlando.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Here's George. Driving inside.
Oh, come on, Paul George.
Misses in close.
That's a little bump.
Beyond the arc. Back to Pokusevski. Clock at 6. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. The 3 ball. And the basket by Hauser. Hauser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
All right, guys. Clear out.
Levine deciding where to go with it. The offensive rebound. Pass to Sarr. Levine double team. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Sarr gets the bucket.
Letting the big man Sarr go to work inside. I like seeing him being aggressive down low.
From deep three-point territory. Here is Brewer. Pass to Black. Here's Hauser. And the layup falls.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Magic leading by 10. Here's Levine.
Oh!
And he can't jam it through.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Here's Black. And he's right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming. And then
get that ball, guys. Go push.
Have an answer for it.
Here's Levine. And then
Thought I was going to lose.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good moments
GG.
this one, but they have a clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean,
There we go,
the
chat.
way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast.
There we go, chat. Oh, we got it. We got it. Just want to say hi. You know, you guys used to be friends. Obviously, if you were boyfriend, girlfriend. You just want to say hi. See how your friend was doing. I got that one for you. I don't know what he said at the beginning. I'm pretty sure it was, you're not going to win this one, but I couldn't make it out. As if it's 29th in the league.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
All right, what's the big problems? Levine. Saloon. It's actually a really decent. Ugh. Can't speak. Decent diamond card.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Hollins with it.
Come on, Kendrick. Clean out of that lane.
To the inside. And it's slammed in by Perkins.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive.
Oh,
That's
Kendrick,
mind
don't foul.
over matter for sure.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And so Wright nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Black. Driving in.
So are we really in a press?
The rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Perkins down low. Inside. Here's Hollins. And Hollins with the stuff.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Oh, I did not see Delon right there.
Always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Wagner. Following the miss by Mohamed Bamba. Pass to Salon. Drops in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the turnover again by Orlando.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean,
We wanted
you have
too much.
got to have your head in the game.
Hollins with it to the paint. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's Black. Screen by Perkins. Driving to the basket.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Banton. It's up and it's
Good
off
D.
the mark. He's 0 for 1. Perkins with it. Now Green defending. Back to Perkins. Down low. Here's Hollins. And Hollins with the stuff.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Here's Benton. And
Ooh,
they immediately
Kendrick,
answer back with the
block
dunk
that thing.
at the other end.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And so it's Montreal now, following the bucket by Orlando. Benton.
Nope.
Black grabs the board. The Magic leading by 5. Johnson wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. Here's Benton. Out of hand.
Ooh. Anthony Black says no.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And
Good ball
Hollins with
movement.
the stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And stolen by Hollins. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. Outside, Levine.
And we'll take
The
this
Magic
lead.
shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Levine. And so Levine nails both of them. Now, Wright. It could go. And
It could go.
Time on the buzzer beater. And we've reached halftime in this one. Magic lead by 9. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Montreal. They trail by 9 points.
Way to get over there, Big Pert.
Right there, the defender
Zach LaVine for
trying
sure.
to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
Wow.
And let's
Zach
take a
LaVine for
moment
sure, and then we go
here
and
to
break the
guys
damn
take
free
on
throw.
Scoring so far for the Magic.
It's like, Coach, I told you
This
to pick the
throwback
teeth.
approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Now here's Perkins. 5 to shoot. To the middle. That's tipped. And they force the shot clock.
We got the switch we wanted and everything.
D. And Montreal making a change here. Montreal trails by 9. Bounce pass from Wright. Here's Benton. And he jams it with authority.
Boy, Wright really understands when he needs to look to pass the ball. An outstanding all-around player.
Going inside. Pass to Hollins. Throws up and lays
There we
it
go,
so
Hollins.
easy.
Every
He
time, my
does
boy.
not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Benton, guarded by Levine. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's...
Oh!
Oh, man. His reputation precedes him. NBA fans love seeing Zach LaVine throw it down.
Here's Benton. Banchero outside. Right, left side. Nice passing by Montreal here. A three-pointer is right on target. Wagner's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Stolen away. Over in the corner, Banchero. To the wing on the left. Right, looking around. Back to Bamba. Down low. Sweet move. He takes it up and lays it in.
Good position that time around the bucket, and when Bamba does that, he's hard to stop.
Orlando leading by 4. And
Levine.
And the jam by Levine.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Banchero inside. Lets the 3 fly. Pass to Bamba. Over Perkins.
Good boy, boys. All right, Levine, let's not fuck this one up.
Free throw good, Levine.
77% still. Wow, man.
You couple Levine's shooting touch with his explosive athleticism, very easy to see why scouts were so high on him coming into the draft.
So it's Orlando now. In the corner, it's Sarr. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And so it's Montreal now. 7-point differential. Now here's Levine. Pass to Salon. Shot clock at 5. And Levine, here we go.
There we go, boys.
And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to
Oh, come on.
Slam. Gotta be a little embarrassed by that one.
And Levine throws it down.
Yeah, extremely crafty, smart, clever. Levine with the ball on the string, creating all the separation he needs to do work.
Here's Black. Looking for Perkins. He gets it there. Bamba with the block. Here's Salon. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Magic leading by 5. They get a hand on it.
Oh, come on. Throw that ball.
Bamba. Here's Wright. And finished off by Wright.
You know, guys like Wright, the energy he brings is contagious and good for the whole team. He never lets up, always going full throttle.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Montreal making a change here. Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Pass to Bamba. Basket counts.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And it's Perkins in the corner. Now Sarr. Inside. Here's Black. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not
Ooh, Anthony
have an
Black.
answer for it.
Feibel for 3.
There we go.
From 3-point range. Feibel's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here is Green. Columbus sets a screen for the 3. Green, no luck. The Magic leading by 8. Johnson outside. To the inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot.
Nope.
I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that
There we
time.
go. We'll take the foul.
That is
Slow
his
it down.
first foul of the
Pump our
game.
brakes.
Goes up off the inbound. To the paint. Here's Hollins. And
There we go.
Hollins with the stuff.
Not surprised.
Pull it out,
He's
reset.
shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
LaVine with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To end the run. And Hollins pulls it down. And so George will bring it up for the Magic. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pass to Sarr. Johnson from outside.
There we go, AJ.
Trifecta.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch
There
here.
we go. AJ.
They've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes.
What do we think, chat game?
Johnson right side. Back to Black. Magic moving the ball around.
I mean, that's
Oh,
a tough break.
we're going to take game at the free throw line. That's all right. Oh, we're going to quit. All right. That's fine, too. That's 3. I think that's all we had to get. It's another 97 plus. Ten assists. Win a game. Make 7 threes. Win 3 in a row. We're almost there. Oh, we're completely done with it now. One more full lineup win. We got a bunch of unopened packs.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson.
All right, Wimby.
Here we go.
So the Bronx
Can we
will
get back
the
to
first
500,
possession.
chat?
Holiday surveying the floor. That one's
Not
in.
playing
First
defense
shot
like that,
this
we
game.
can't.
Oh, a nifty
All right, let's set up.
finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Equally impressive on
I know
offense.
it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to
Ooh,
be a
okay.
clear
Freight
defender
train.
in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw good, Paul George.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Oh my God, throw the
Taken away
ball.
by Holiday. Now here is Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Here's Black. They get a hand on it. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Black. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Wow.
Right out of the air and controls it.
Kendrick Perkins 2 open there, 2K. Pass assist. Like, fuck.
Tax on 2 more.
Dude had a dunk if you just
Displaying
fucking hand it to
intensity
him.
right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And up the court from the Magic on the break.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
And here's George. He's got 5. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Johnson outside. Good ball movement here by the Magic.
There we go, boys.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Important.
Why are you jumping, Kendrick?
Not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Hey,
Holiday gets the bucket.
you guy ain't doing nothing but standing still in the
those are
corner.
kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now Chalmers. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
For the Bronx, they've made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Now here's Levine. Kicks it out to Johnson. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Levine wide open.
Ooh.
No good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Oubre. Kendrick Perkins
Good
pulls it
voice.
in.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations.
We'll take it.
Let's see how that plays out.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And that does it for the first half of play. The Bronx on top, up 6. And we'll be back right after this. Orlando trails by 6. Levine deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
The all-around game of Levine, an excellent passer for his position.
And here's Chalmers from the arc. And Hollins pulls it down. And it's the Magic with the ball. Over to the left wing. Hollins with the stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And here's Chalmers from the arc. Nice D from Levine. Jumps up. And
tie game. Let's go.
Don't sleep on this young guy's athleticism. Levine can get up with the best of them.
Here's Chalmers. There's the drive. Ayton wide open.
Alexander Sarr, my man. You gotta have faith.
Ayton's got his first basket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final.
Well, that was
period.
honestly impressive that you were able to split between them both. Shit, Sarr.
And that's just carelessness there.
Coach,
I mean,
I don't want to play as much as I do.
Head in the game.
I would prefer to be on the bench.
They've led by
Can arrange it.
11 points.
Yeah. Fuck.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Orlando trailing here. Right side Levine. To take the lead.
Oh, come on.
Holiday inside the line. Astor Brewer to the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Bangs home the trifecta.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
And Sarr throws it down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Outside for Wembanyama. And the Bronx, another 3.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Here's Levine.
Oh, yes! Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
The shot by George, no good.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And one!
Good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into
there we go.
A 4-point play.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Just solid from the line. Levine shoots a high volume.
God, he sucks on defense, but good D.
From the free throw line. That is the combination you want.
Oh, throw that ball.
George with the steal. The three-pointer is right on target. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bronx.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Another thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Hope you got some popcorn. When Levine gets up for a slam, Zach knows how to put on a show.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. On defense, the Bronx. 3-point lead.
Who the fuck tipped that?
Outside, George.
Little Paul George on Paul George action. Yeah, except for mine touched earth.
And George with the stuff.
Punishing the rim there. When George makes up his mind he's going to dunk it,
There is not much you can do.
It's hauled in by
Wow.
George. And so George will bring it up for the Bronx. Brewer's shot is off. Here's Black. Inside, Perkins. And it's Perkins with the jam.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Misses from close range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
On the wing, George sinks the triple.
I mean, Paul George can shoot.
George just got himself on the board with 3 there.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Here's Black.
There we go.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close
Ooh.
game like this.
Chalk up 2 there.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Pass to George. That's George finishing it off.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Good D, good D, good D.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Wow.
George with the steal.
That's right. That's right. We'll take the foul. We'll get our boys back in.
On defense, the Magic. A 2-point game.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
There's Levine.
Ooh, Levine.
Yeah, he's been turning himself into
back
an
and he's
absolute
angry.
elite scorer. Levine is at it again.
Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by the Magic. To the inside.
Oh.
Isaac with the steal. Fast break, the Bronx. From the corner. Perfect.
It's a nice
on the
move by
shot.
Jonathan
Swishes
Isaac
it
to get that
through.
steal. Peeled
Not
off of
the
his
shot
own
I
guy.
expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
To the middle. Here's Hollins. And Hollins with the stuff.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Brewer. George up top. There's the 3. Black grabs the board.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire.
Oh.
He's just off from range right now.
Brewer with the ball. Now defended by Levine. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Drains the 3-pointer.
And you just can't let Isaac get that much room to shoot it from deep. He's a very consistent 3-point shooter with a fluid shooting form.
Down low. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Now flying high and
Sorry, but
throwing
25
it
speed
down
center.
with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball.
I feel bad, Chad, but if he's going to take advantage of his guy being an uncontestable shot, I'm going to take advantage of his guy being slower than a corpse. All right, so one last thing for the road. Let's see if we can't get something. Nope. All right, though, chat. We're gonna call that a night. That was 4-2 on salary cap, so not bad. We got all the agendas done. done with everything there. We'll take that as a W for the night. So appreciate everybody who stopped in. Appreciate everybody who chatted, everybody who didn't chat. Either way, I appreciate y'all being in there. And if this is your first time in here, hit that subscribe, smash that like. And as always, I hope y'all have a good night, and I'll catch y'all next